Please donate to the Prisoner Fund. And welcome to Weed Wednesdays, produced by International Broadcast Media, better known as IBM.TV. I'm your host, Jeff Eichen, human rights advocate and social activist fighting for government deregulation of weed and the release of all nonviolent criminals incarcerated for possession of marijuana, moving violations, parking tickets, IRS debt, etc. Here on Weeds Day, we keep the public informed about all things weed related, including festivals and legislation surrounding regulating the growth of hemp. Today, my guests are good morning, everybody. Good afternoon and good evening. This is Jeff Eichen from IBM TV and Weeds Day. We are going to be sharing with you the list of commutations and pardons today, the short list. I'm sure there are more. And if I forgot you, we didn't forget you. We're coming to get you, the ones that are still in. And we're so blessed and happy to be able to share with you that Michael Thompson was granted his clemency this past week or a couple weeks. And yesterday, Corvin Cooper, a 420, POW, Michael Peltier, 420, Craig Cecil, 420, Levon Roach, 420, Robert Francis, nonviolent drugs, Brian Simmons, 420, David Barron, nonviolent drugs, Jimmy Romans, 420, Hal Knudsen, Merle, if I'm pronouncing his name right, LSD, Wei Kuo Long, 420, Noah Kleinman, 420, and Lynn Barney, 420. Thank you so much, President Donald Trump and Hemp-Hemp-Hooray.
This is Tommy Chong for Lifers Madness.
Hey, everybody. It's Jeff Eichen here, and I'm going to try to get out of this program and back to our Zoom chat here. We have the lovely, the talented, and the successful Kristen Floor. We've all had sleepless night last night, and it's been a blessing. All of this this incredibleness that we're having right now. Tell us a little bit about what you know.
Well, Jeff, I think I know about what you know. I just say, like, you know, this is what we know. We know that for, what is it, Jeff, about since 2018, we have got a letter. We got about 8 names together. Our group, all of us here up in Seattle and down in California, Freedom Grow Forever, Vow People, and we got about 8 names, and for like the last 3 years, we've been advocating and showing their images and getting letters signed for these specific 8 prisoners. And last night, we all found out good news that the president is freeing 6 of those prisoners that we've been sending letters to the White House over the last few years, asking him to release. He's releasing 6 of those.
We're so
including
proud.
Corvin Cooper. A lot. Okay, so the list is like this: the 6 cannabis prisoners he's releasing. One of them, and I'm gonna go to my Facebook post right here so I can show you guys some pictures of these awesome people that are getting freed. Okay, so as long as you guys can see that, so you guys, that's the letter we've been getting signed. All right, that's one of the people's name that's on our letter, Corvin Cooper. All right, Corvin is a father. He was serving a life sentence. He's been in there for a while. We've been advocating for him like crazy. He was on the list of names that was being pardoned. We also got Craig Cecil here, who was granted, he was released, but he wasn't granted clemency. And we've been sending letters to the president asking him to release Craig now for years. Craig is now a free man. Farrell Scott here. We have also been gathering letters for Farrell. Farrell serving a life sentence for cannabis. He was charged with 1 count of conspiracy and 3 counts of marijuana possession. Farrell has grandkids. Farrell has a daughter who I happen to be friends with on Facebook, who happens to be getting her dad back ASAP because Farrell was granted clemency as well. Amazing news.
Amazing.
We also have Jimmy Romans here, who's a father who's serving a life sentence. He's Seattle Hemp Fest is huge advocates for him. We have been getting letters signed and mailed to the president for a few years, but Seattle Hemp Fest has been getting letters signed and mailed to the president for over 5 years. Huge victory for all of us, especially Seattle Hemp Fest. Prisoner they adopted from us when we were the Human Solution has been freed. Yay. Congratulations to Jimmy Romans. Here we got John Knock, you guys. Notice this. John Knock was serving 2 life sentences plus 20 years. John Knock has been in prison for over 20 years. John Knock has a sister named Beth Curtis who has been fighting for him and all his other friends in prison for over 20 years. His sister's been fighting for John and all the rest. So this is good news. John Knock will no longer have to die twice and spend another 20 years in prison because he was released last night. Okay. We got Lance Gore here. This is the saddest part of this, what I'm about to tell you guys right now is Lance. Lance has also been getting calls, emails, letters signed. He's gotten so much support asking for clemency. Lance he was one of our 2 that were not granted clemency on our 8 prisoner list. We're very sad about this. However, we do know that the fight for Lance will continue. I do want to make a point. Lance is on these 8 people that we asked the president to free. Lance and Luke, who was not freed either, they were the only ones serving time for medical. So I do want to point that out. But here's Luke as we speak. Luke is serving a 22-year sentence for medical, just like Lance was, and he was denied. I have gotten some reasons as to why he wasn't passed through, but I don't know if I can say that on this radio show right now. I can tell you a little bit later, Jeff, what's holding Luke up. But our 2 medical prisoners on these 8 lists here, they were not approved, and I'm really upset about Luke not getting out and Lance. But the fight continues. In fact, we're going to talk about that continuing fight in a little bit. Michael Peltier, you guys, who was serving life. Notice that wheelchair. Yeah, he's paraplegic. He's been paraplegic and in a wheelchair since he was 11. He's from Madawaska.
Can we hold on Michael for a second, Kristen?
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to add that he's been freed. And that's the list right there.
Share our view a little bit again here. And if everybody looks in the background here, way in the background, right back here, this gentleman, Michael Peltier, made this original painting in jail. Okay, while he was in jail on this board, and I purchased one of his original paintings, and we just opened it on our show a few weeks ago, and I had it sealed up for the right moment. And so I'm just so blessed that you're coming home, Michael. And nobody in a wheelchair should be a threat to humanity, or should be in jail for a plant. And look how beautiful his vision is, everybody. A sweet gentleman in jail that sees the world in beautiful freedom with the birds flying free and all of that. And so we're really blessed. And we have Chris Conrad today. So thank you, Michael. Thank you, Kristen. Give us a little bit more about your joy and your glee for today, Kristen.
Well, you guys, we've got 6 of our people out, and we have 50 people on our commissary. And I just want to say, everybody on this phone right now, Chris Conrad he was even at Hemp-Fest signing our letters to the president. We all freed these guys. Thank you to everybody who has signed any letter off. He has some Freedom Grow. I want to thank everybody, Seattle Hemp-Fest, secret sesh down in California. You, Jeff, anybody, everybody who has brought attention to these people because they're free now. And we're not going to stop. We still have people. We have people who are serving life right now who are in prison with COVID as we speak. And we're not, we have Jerry Duval. So the goal is to continue. This is just a taste of what could come.
Look at my shirt, everybody.
Can I tell a little story real quick before we go on?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, we got Stacy on the phone. Okay, so you guys know that
wait, Kristen.
What?
Kristen, real quick. We're like 5 minutes away. I can't see you because I'm driving and it's through my truck. We're like less than 5 minutes away to see Richard. We haven't seen him in a couple.
Oh, Richard DeLisi? Oh, you got to put him on. You got to put the camera on. We got to get Richard on.
Bring Richard on today. Bring Richard on today.
All right. Well, we're talking about Richard. Yes. Me and Stacy sat up on the phone last night till about 2 in, just dreaming about these people and talking about these people. And what we ended up with the conversation regarding the ashes of my dad's that we sprinkled down in Florida. Just before I left, I put a handful of my dad's ashes in my jacket pocket. And the whole week we were in Florida for the DeLisi festivities, the ashes were in my pocket. Well, the night before we left, me and Stacy Tyson, for those of you who don't know Stacy, her uncle was shot down by the federal government, okay, over 20 years ago by the feds. And it was me and Stacy Tyson and Randy Lanier, who got out of a life sentence, okay, for cannabis after 27 years. He served 27 years. Well, his friend Eugene Fisher, who we all know very well, who I used to host a radio show with, he had passed away. And Eugene Fisher is actually the one who got Randy Lanier out. After Eugene got himself out, he got Randy out. Anyway, hey, me, Stacy Tice, Randy Lanier, we all stand together on the beach just before I leave. Okay, all of us representing the people who left us. My dad, okay, my dad, Gary Shepard, and Eugene Fisher. In their honor, we let my dad's ashes go, okay? My dad's ashes now are sprinkled at every single corner of the United States of America, along with underneath a big tree, underneath the White House, okay? So I feel as though we connected some dots, that now that our people who have passed away on the other side, like to have the power of me and Stacy and Randy representing 3 people that passed for cannabis, and we was all there on the beach. And I really feel like that let it go. We connected the dots. And I feel like the people on the other side are pulling us through this. And I feel like they're going to get us the rest of the way through this. And I know that we have people helping us. And I know that they're going to help us get through the rest of it. And all of them are coming
for
home.
Lance and for the rest of them. We're coming for
all
Lance
of them. They're all coming.
Hey,
they're all coming.
It's a beautiful day. Let me share a screen with you guys for just a second. I'm gonna, and then we'll get to you, Chris. Listen to this.
Yolanda Adams. To heal, we must remember. It's hard sometimes to remember, but that's how we heal. It's important to do that as a nation. That's why we're here today. Between sundown and dusk, let us shine the lights in the darkness along the sacred pool of reflection. Remember all whom we lost.
And that is an incredible moment. We're here with change. We're here with Papa Joe now. And take us into freedom, everybody. My blessings to everybody that we've lost in COVID and in prison, to your father, Kristen. Thank God John Knock is coming home, and Michael Thompson. Dee Dee is on her way to see Michael on his way out. I'd be there, but guess what? I ain't flying right now. And so it was enough. I've been there. Michael Thompson is right here with me. Yes. And he's coming home, everybody. He's coming home. So welcome, Chris. Welcome, Chris. Give us some love, Chris.
Thank you for your great work, Kristen and Stacy and Stephanie. For you guys, what a monumental day today. It's like my friends are coming over a little bit. We're going to be celebrating a new administration and celebrating all these people being released. So it's beautiful. You know, my heart still goes out to Luke Scarmazzo and the other guys who have been left behind. You know, but it's like, you know, we're just opening the doors as we go along. And, you know, for somebody like myself who's been involved with since '95 and actually actively.
We got Chris on the line here. Once he gets back, we're going to say hi to Stephanie Landa and to Stacy. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi.
Hey, congratulations.
Stephanie.
Hi. I'm so happy.
We're also happy today. Chris, finish your statement there.
Anyway, I'd just say that, you know, we see that this work is so hard on people that you can only keep it up for a certain amount of time. And so it becomes a multi-generational thing, you know, that it's so important to have other people coming up behind us who are going to keep this work going until everybody's out. And so, you know, when I look at these three women and whatever they've done for the prisoners, it's like it's probably not going to be all done by the time we're ready to hand it on to the next generation of activists as well, because injustice seems to last forever. But, you know, I'm really so optimistic that this administration, with his cannabis-friendly appointments that he's made and the position of Kamala Harris, and the bill that went through the House, despite its flaws, it does include federal legalization and expungement and release and stuff. That, you know, in the next 4 years, 4 years from now, we might not be celebrating the release of any more prisoners because they might already be out. And that's certainly what my hope is.
Yes.
Well, we're really excited to have you all on today. And we have Ashley. Ashley, hello, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley. He looks so pretty.
You do too.
Thank you. It's the hair.
I know. What's funny, you and Stacy's shirt matches.
She's wearing it too?
Get the gray one.
Oh, how nice. I didn't get
This is the happiest I've ever seen this group of people.
I didn't get one. I want a shirt.
I'll make you one. I'll make you one.
Okay, good.
So you guys, I don't know if anybody knows Ashley DeLisi here. This is Richard DeLisi's daughter, who is about to see her dad. She hasn't seen him in a couple of days, but there we go.
She's wearing the same
Her dad, for the listeners who don't know, her dad spent 31 years. I know, right?
Look what shirt I know. We put 3 different colors. But we did not even plan this.
I know.
Great minds think alike.
So you guys, Ashley's dad.
My girls.
And say hi to Kristen.
Richard. Hi, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
What's going on?
Radio show. You just walked into the radio show.
Oh yeah.
Everybody,
You're live.
that's Richard
Hi,
DeLisi.
Richard.
He was in jail not for 10 years, not for 20, but more. And he's home and he's with his daughter.
32.
And
32.
welcome, 32 years, freaking
Yes,
years in jail.
freedom for Richard to.
Woohoo!
Yes, hi, Richard.
Hi, how you doing? All right?
Yeah, what are you up to?
Nothing. We're trying to get some furniture for Ashley.
Oh, cool. I know we were on the phone when she pulled up.
Yeah, I know. She's
We're
there
doing a
right
radio
now.
show from the phone.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Everything else is good?
Yeah, we're all good. We got like 4 or 5 people on the radio show with us.
Oh, good. What's the radio show called?
It's called Lifers. It's a show about people who go to prison for a plant. It's all about you, Richard.
Oh. Yeah, I'm one of them.
Yeah, how's it feel to be free for all this time? How are you feeling today?
Oh, it feels wonderful. I'm going to go with my daughter and her friend and, a friend. Can you believe that? I did it again. Yeah, Stace and Ashley, and I'm going to try to round up some furniture today for them, and then we'll probably go get something to eat. We'll go get something to eat first.
Probably
eat?
fish.
No, they do. Yeah, we're going to get something to eat first, probably.
Is it going to be fish?
No.
No. We'll probably do nothing to fish, huh?
Oh, man.
Who knows? We might go to McDonald's.
No, I thought about like the pizza place.
What?
I thought about the pizza place on Hollywood Beach, Rocco.
Oh, there's another one that's better than that. I went to yet last night.
Well, you were there last night. We're not going today.
It was in Deerfield. It was in Pompano. It's really good.
Well, Richard, this is Jeff Eichen. I would like to have you, Richard. I would like to have you give a shout out to all the commutations and pardons yesterday to your brothers and sisters that are coming home.
Oh my God! Hey, fellas, I don't know if men and women are coming, but both of you, I'm so happy for you, and I'm going to be fighting for all the other little buddies that are in there too, and my friends, and we're going to get them all out before long. I got something going on right now. I might be going up to Washington in a couple of weeks about some stuff that's going on there about this. Yeah.
My Washington?
No, Washington D.C.
Oh.
That's where they usually let them out of, It goes through Washington.
Well,
the state deal is a joke over here, but the federal deal is pretty good right now.
Yeah.
We're letting people out. So, how many was let out? Just 7 today, right?
Well, it was 7, but it's the seventh one got changed their mind, so it's 6 out of 6 of them. Or no, there's 8 total.
No, Noah Kleinman got out.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So there's
8.
7, right?
8.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, there was 8. And 7 came out. Right?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Hey, Tommy, hang on just a minute. Hang on.
You're right, Richard.
Okay, can you speak up, Tommy?
Hang on.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to put everybody, hang on. We got Tommy Chong on the phone.
Tommy Chong? Yay!
Hey.
We got Tommy Chong on the phone!
That's Kristen.
Richard,
Tommy,
you remember Tommy Chong.
Okay, hang on, clan here. Tommy, we have Richard DeLisi. He was in jail for 32 years. He's with his daughter in Florida right now. And she was 3 years old when he went in, and now she's 35. They're reuniting for the first time this month, and we got 8 of our prisoners freed yesterday, commuted and pardoned. Give us your love and tell the world how you're doing and what you have for our prisoners.
Well, I'm doing great. I've been out for almost 20 years now, 18, 19 years. But, my heart is still back in the place, as their heart will always be. There's always going to be a big chunk of you still in the thing. But the great thing that I took away was that I learned who I was. And I learned that I could survive because I was comfortable with who I was, and it took me a while to learn it and to appreciate it, and I just gotta tell everybody, especially the ones that are free now, that God does exist, and God is with us, and will always be with us, and because we are all a part of God. And what we went through is what we always, to make the best steel, you have to do a lot of tempering, and it's a lot of pounding, a lot of pounding, and we pounded. We've been through that pound thing, and I know that what happened to everybody, man. It was like, Trump had a lot of bad things going for him, but one good thing he had going for him was that he recognized that the pardon power should be used, and should be used generously, and I think he did, and I'm grateful for him for doing that. And I want to wish everybody, that I want to wish everybody, I want to give everybody the same peace that Jesus gave his followers when he left. He says, my peace I give unto you. And that's what I want to give to everybody that is connected, everybody that's listening, that my peace I give unto you, because there's nothing greater than being at peace with yourself.
We have Papa Bear Tommy Chong on the line, everybody. We're so blessed that you've blazed the trail. Sorry for the pun there, but you've been blazing the trail for so many years. You've kept us in humor. You've kept us from the inside and the outside. You are a mentor and a hero. And just any final words to our prisoners that are coming home?
Enjoy, man, enjoy. and you know what? I want to tell you, what got me through, and I know it got all of you through, is that love. It's a love of the people that are waiting for you to get out, and the love of yourself. And I tell people now, you know, when I do my cameos, they say, I've been going through some rough times, rough things. I'll give you all a secret. It's very simple. When you first wake up in the morning, fill yourself up with love. And the way you do that is with your mind. You think love thoughts. Think of the most loving thoughts that you can think of. And fill yourself up with love. And that'll sustain
I'm on a TV show
for the day. And whenever you get down, or whenever you get, you start thinking of what could have been or what should have been, again, just think of love. Think of something that, and me, you know, when people say, well, what do you do? What do you think of? I think of God. That's where I put my mind, because God is the most powerful word in the human language. And it's used, well, look, we saw it today when they swore everybody in. They put their hand on the Bible and they swore to God. And that's what you do. That's what I've done. That's what I want everybody to do, is when in time of trouble, hey, even when you lose your phone, that's when I do it. I say, okay, God, where did I leave my phone? And the phone appears. So that's my message to everybody, is fill yourself up with love, because love is an energy. That's what the spirit world is full of. Love. That's all. Just love. And that love is an energy. It's brighter than the sun. It's brighter than anything you can imagine. And it glows. And when you do that, when you see a newborn baby, the reason you're attracted to that newborn baby is because it's made of love. It's filled with love. And it just emulates love. And the love glows. And that's what I want everybody to do. Just secretly, silently, don't share this with anybody, just yourself. Because that's when I learned in jail. When I was in prison, I just had myself. I didn't have anybody else, just me. And I'm part of God. And so whenever I put my mind on God, miracles happen. And that's what happens. I mean, listen, when you lose your phone like I do, and you can find it within minutes, that's a miracle. So everybody, just fill up with love, okay? Take care. I'll talk to you again sometime.
We'll stay close, Tommy. Everybody loves you, Tommy.
Okay.
Wow, what a sweet surprise, Jeff.
Whoa, ho, ho, everybody.
No, that was so nice.
Tommy Chong, wow. To give us inspiration about love. What? It brought tears to my eyes.
It's the first person I've ever heard make a draw a link.
Well, you have to remember.
I felt his heart. Sweet.
It's hard. You really have to be ready to cope with whatever gets thrown at you in there. I just kind of wanted to throw out one other thing in midst of this, which is our friend Sam Clowder. He's a California activist. He's been in jail. He was supposed to have been released from a Texas jail on October the 15th, and they're still delaying him. They got the last of his paperwork in, and they said 2 weeks ago, well, it might take a week or two to get him out. This is the end of the 2 weeks. He's still not out. So this is one of the reasons I'm bringing this up is not just to remind people of people who are still in prison, but it's also to say these people who've been have the sentences commuted and so forth, how long till they're actually out? Because, like, you know, they always say it's going to take a couple of weeks.
It's taken years on a couple people in the past.
So that's one of the amazing things to me, is that even after you get released, you're still not really, there's no guarantee you're going to get to walk away when you're supposed to, it seems like. These guys have ways of holding people in.
Well, you speak the truth, Chris. It's really amazing that that people, the jail system is so unusual. You know, even criminal, what's that punishment where they kill people? You know, the punishment.
The death penalty.
Capital penalty.
The punishment should fit the crime. Well, thank God we have Richard DeLisi on today, because he is our poster child. And thank you. You look wonderful. You look young again, man. And we're so happy that you are totally the poster child of everybody that was inside, because nobody can tell you what you know and what you saw and how to get through there. But Tommy said spirituality got him through it. The love of waking up in the morning and knowing that your family is holding tight for you. So everybody still in, hold tight. Richard, what did you, I saw you really listening to Tommy. How was that to hear Tommy?
Oh, it was pretty wild. You know, I spoke to a couple of people, you know, that came that you know, have gone through the same experience. You know what I mean? Found God and changed their whole life about how they thought about things. You know what I mean? You know, to start thinking righteously. You know, instead of just throwing curves at yourself all the time. You know what I mean? Just going in the right type of path, you know, the kind of path that you need to set for other people, you know what I mean?
It was great to hear Tommy focus and share his love for humanity, and that's what we're getting towards and back. And like Tommy also said that you know, our former president now, not everything he did was angelic, but he realized the pardons were really important, and I'm really blessed to have him. Chris, do you have any final words? Because we have to leave Chris now. Right now, he's going to his party. He's going to celebrate this whole beautiful day. Chris, do you have any final words for our prisoners?
Yeah, well, like we're going to be, some friends are coming over for a socially distanced dance party in the backyard to celebrate the releases and also to celebrate the new administration. I just wanted to point out to people that today, 1/20/2021 or 1/20/21, either way you do it, it's a palindrome. Palindromes are the same forwards and backwards. And so I think that, you know, what the symbolism to me is that this is a 180-degree change in what's going on in this country. We've got people getting released from prison. We have a new administration that's coming in that talks about compassion and has put people. One of the things that's fascinating about Biden to me at this point is that a lot of the people, his cabinet picks, are people who are more liberal on the marijuana issue than he is. And so that to me is a really good sign that we have progress ahead for us. And so I want to thank everybody for all their work. I have to give a shout out. You know, I see Steph Landa for your group and Amy Pova, the Can Do Clemency, and also the people over at November Coalition. What, Mickey? Oh, she said that Mickey said that Amy actually got a pardon, so her record will be clear.
Yes, Amy got a pardon. Yes,
Amy did get a pardon. Yes.
Yes.
A full pardon.
Yes, that's
so
the other one
for people, not just to be out of prison, but to get rid of the taint and the stain and all the obstacles for the rest of your life. So this is like, you know, I'm not a religious guy, but I know people say this is God's work that we're doing. It certainly, we're the right side of history here, and it's nice to see history being made twice today. The people getting freed and the new administration with a more progressive policy agenda. So thanks to everybody for all your hard work. I don't know if I quite finished saying the November Coalition. It's one of the interesting things about November Coalition. They were formed, I think, in 1998 or 99. Maybe Stephanie knows. But in any case, this current batch of releases was from a coalition that sent a letter to Trump in November.
Right, 99.
Asking for it. So it's like the November Coalition was an organization formed like almost 20 years ago to make this happen, and they're gone. But a November Coalition still.
Isn't that Nora? Isn't that Nora Callahan?
She's not gone. You guys, she's not gone. We incorporate a lot of what Nora has done in Freedom Grow Forever. I worship Nora. She's one of my idols.
Nora Callahan. And we got Beth
Curtis. So bless her for all of her work.
And we got Beth Curtis. We got Beth Curtis, John Knott coming home, and
yay!
That's the best.
Yay.
2 life sentences plus 20 years.
We are so.
TJ just arrived. I'm going to go and say hi to my guests. So thank you for the opportunity to be here today, Jeff.
Bye,
thank you guys for all your hard work and congratulations. The people united will never be defeated.
Hemp-Hemp-Hooray!
Hemp-Hemp-Hooray!
Stephanie, give us a shout, Stephanie.
Okay, well, I have to sit down because I'm just like
so you are sitting down, you guys.
Surreal.
Stephanie's our president for Freedom Grow Forever.
Yeah, I'm the president. I really wish I was the president, but I would let everybody out.
You are.
But no, we all have, like, you know, when we're getting all these letters signed and people are signing them and we're, you know, saying, here, you can have this if you sign a letter, you know, in our minds, we're like, oh, you know, this is going to work. We just know they're going to let people out. And the letters worked. Like, these are the people that got out. The 8 people that we were like championshipping got out. They all got out. I mean, not that we don't championship everybody, but, you know, certain ones you just have been in for a long time. And, you know, John's sister. And so, like, of course, they get more publicity. They all got out. It's just so incredible to me. You know, I keep thinking, you know, last night I couldn't sleep. People were calling me. Allison Margolin called me in the middle of the night. I mean, it's just like people were getting out hours after the list came out. Noah Kleinman got out after the list came out. It's just been very, very exciting, extremely exciting. It's exciting.
Well, everybody, thank you so much, Stephanie. You are definitely a poster child, and thanks to the Last Prisoner Project for assisting our beautiful usherettes to go all the way to Florida and to help Richard DeLisi. We have Jay Mayer. He's one of my Light Touch friends from another mother, and I want you to meet everybody, Jay. And this is Richard DeLisi. He was in jail for 32 years for something that you just did, probably, you know. And so say hi, Jay, to Richard.
Is that Richard over there on Stacy's iPhone?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, wow. I'm sure you've got some stories to tell. God bless you, and, you know, God bless America. And, you know, I just ask that something magical and wonderful and unexpected can happen for you that will be just right.
Well, you're the king of invoking the spirit and the angels, and we have plenty of them today. Last night's pardons and commutations were brilliant and beautiful, and we look forward to ending prohibition globally, so we can make more hemp plastic, have cars made out of hemp plastic, no petroleum, and go industrial and have it as medicine. So everybody, our work is still ahead of us. We need to get Lance home, and my stain on my shirt here is probably a dab. So, you know, be careful what you do. Have the lights on your car checked and everything. Don't get pulled over. And Richard's our definitely poster child today of freedom. Thank you, Richard. Richard, do you have any final? Yeah. We got.
I want to say something. I just want to go back for a second, Jeff, and say something. You know, it's letters, it's phone calls, it's emails. There's a lot of stuff. We have Richard on the line, and he wasn't just federal, he was state, and so we've also had things going on for state. We collect lots and lots of postcards and sent to the governor on behalf of Richard. And all that stuff works. You guys could go to our website at freedomgrowforever.org. You can sign online petitions right now. You can donate. And I also want to go back to what Jeff was bringing up about Last Prisoner Project. I always want to always thank Last Prisoner Project. They have donated over $15,000 to Freedom Grow Forever so that we can give back to our people who are in prison for commissary. And we are getting ready right now to send them each $50 for Valentine's Day. We're sending them a really nice newsletter. So if you guys can, please don't give up. These people that just got out, there's still over 50 people on our commissary list right now, and many of them are still serving life sentences. Many of them have been there for years. The fight is not over. We still need more money. Last Prisoner Project gave us a whole bunch. Every time we do around a commissary, if it's a big holiday, we send them 100. If it's a little holiday, we do 50. But we want to send them 100 every month. That's the ultimate goal, is to give all of our prisoners $100 monthly and more if we have it. So what we want to do is get everybody to volunteer. Maybe if you want, sign our petitions, tell people you know who's got the money, tell them to donate. We got to take care of them and get them all out. And remember, people, Stacy's uncle, my dad, and Eugene Fisher, who's out there on the other side fighting for us, who's passed away. That's what I wanted to add, Eugene, or add, Jeff. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I just want to give a shout out really fast before I forget for Nora Callahan. She was the inspiration that inspired Kristen and Carrie Boyder to reach out to Joe Grunbein to get a hold of me with the cannabis for the Journey for Justice that first brought us all together, and he ignited us in prisoner outreach.
And Stephanie too.
Yeah, Stephanie too. That's what I'm saying. Like what Nora Callahan and all her never giving up inspired all of us to unite together as this force to be reckoned with that we are. Yay!
Well, hello to Nora Callahan. You are the grandmother of this movement, along with Jack
mad
Harris.
shockwaves that keep going.
Yeah, we're so proud of you, Stacy, and thank you so much. I have an announcement that I want to share with everybody. We are going to begin, to start to produce the Freedom POWs event. We're going to have a 2, maybe a 3-day event, or maybe 1-day event, whatever it takes, and we're going to bring everybody live who's been freed already, and we're going to have
I can help coordinate that with you, Jeff.
And we're going to raise the money, and all the proceeds are going to go to a fund for prisoners that have come home. I want to gift everybody $30,000 for being in jail for 30 years, $1,000 a year. And that can only happen when we have a fund that is set aside for them, and they can use it for food and shelter, and it's going to have their name on it, yourself included, Richard. And so that's my number, 30 grand per prisoner that we want to put in a fund. And we're going to start by having a gathering of all the freedom people that are freed, that were in jail at one time. And thank you, Tommy, for coming on today. And Richard, we'd like to hear from you one more time. Give us some love.
Ashley.
Here's Ashley. She wants to send out a little love to you, too.
Hi, Ashley.
Hey.
Say something, Ash.
Ashley, how old were you when Dad went in jail?
I was 3 or 4.
And he just got out this month?
A month ago.
So you were almost your whole childhood and your teenage and a middle adult life without Papa Bear. How are you enjoying Dad right now?
I'm enjoying it.
He's a very cute man.
Well, we're so blessed to be witnessing all this stuff. Look, everybody. Wait, let me do a screenshot. I'm doing a screenshot. Yay. So listen, everybody. Listen, everybody. you're looking at a father and a daughter that were kept away from each other for a plant
love you guys.
that we all love to imbibe with, and that's medicine. Paper, fiber, fuel, medicine, and food. Let's end this party. And today is a beautiful day. No matter who's in charge, let's be in charge. And I love you all so much. We have just a few more minutes online. Richard, tell us a little bit about the people that are left in there, how much they're going to enjoy coming home.
If they're going to enjoy it as much as me, it's the maximum of maximums. You got to remember, you just got to remember, like just a month and a half ago, I was in a little, 6x10 cell, for 32 years of my life. And now I'm standing out in front of my sister's house by the Jeep talking to you for an hour, and the sun's shining. I can see lizards all over the place. And I got a couple of loved ones here with me. Yes.
Well, we're so proud of you, man. We're so proud of you for being the new ambassador of the show tonight and today and tomorrow. It's morning somewhere, and it's afternoon somewhere, and it's evening somewhere. Everybody globally, give thanks for IBM TV for sharing our show globally. We're the only weed show and reform show on their network. Thank you so much to Kimberly Calhoun and the whole team at IBM TV. And
could I mention something?
Yeah, come on.
We also have to really thank FreeDelisi.com because they were the originators of the fight. Whether you know it or not, that was my son and my nephew that started that.
What are their names?
Matthew Darby and Richard DeLisi. Rick DeLisi. Kenneth, I'm sorry, Kenneth Darby. What did I say, Matthew? I'm sorry, Kenneth Darby.
Fantastic.
But, yeah, they really pumped it up, and they got the movement going in the beginning, and they're still working at it right now. So there's some pretty interesting stuff on FreeDelisi.com if you want to say something to your listeners to look at it and see what's up with it.
Go to FreeDelisi.com, everybody, and give love to the whole movement. Maybe one day we'll have Snoop on and he'll play a song for us. In the meantime, we got Tommy on today. We got Stephanie, Kristen. We got Jay,
Stacy,
and
Stacy Tice.
We definitely got Stacy. We got Stephanie and Ashley, and we got Freedom. Woo!
Yes, right. That's what we have.
I
Well,
love you guys.
I'm gonna share my screen and do it and do the outro, everybody. And love you so much. Here we go. Thank you for joining us. See you next week, everybody. And let's see who we can get next week. And all the proceeds from today's show will go to Richard and other prisoners like him. Welcome to Weed Wednesdays, produced by International Broadcast Media, better known as IBM.TV. I'm your host, Jeff Eichen, human rights advocate and social activist fighting for government deregulation of weed and the release of all nonviolent criminals incarcerated for possession of marijuana, moving violations, parking tickets, IRS debt, etc. Here on Weeds Day, we keep the public informed about all things weed related, including festivals and legislation surrounding regulating the growth of hemp. Today, my guests are Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon and good evening. This is Jeff Eichen from IBM TV and WEEDSDAY. We are going to be sharing with you the list of commutations and pardons today, the short list. I'm sure there are more. And if I forgot you, we didn't forget you. We're coming to get you, the ones that are still in. And we're so blessed and happy to be able to share with you that Michael Thompson was granted his clemency this past week or a couple weeks. And yesterday, Corvin Cooper, a 420, POW, Michael Peltier, 420, Craig Cecil, 420, Levon Roach, 420, Robert Francis, nonviolent drugs, Brian Simmons, 420, David Barron, nonviolent drugs, Jimmy Romans, 420, Hal Knudsen, Merle, if I'm pronouncing his name right, LSD, Wei Kuo Long, 420, Noah Kleinman, 420, and Lynn Barney, 420. Thank you so much, President Donald Trump and Hemp-Hemp-Hooray.
This is Tommy Chong for Lifers Madness.
Thank you, everybody. It's so fun to be part of the movement here. We are back with Mr. J here, and we're going to sign out today. Any final words, Jay? We can grow it at our own home without having a threat of being arrested.
But you know, this little thing will change the whole economy of America when everyone can have their supply of their medicine, and then have all that extra money, to throw back into the economy, to hire more workers, to take vacations, to buy new clothes, get limousines, go first class.
Well, first class is really what we're all looking for. I say live long and prosper, everybody. And I also say 3, 2, 1, and that's F Schedule 1. We don't want any more Schedule 1, everybody. And I'm going to play you my little song going out here, everybody. Let it be, everybody. Thank you for joining us today and IBM TV, and we'll see you later, Jay, and namaste, everybody. No mistake. Hemp-Hemp-Hooray, and today's a new day. Everybody go Cavell and have a kombucha on me, a spritzer, and do a backyard COVID party like they're doing in Santa Rosa.
And God bless America.
And God bless America.
No matter what you think, no matter who you are, God bless America. It's your country. Let's have it be blessed for everyone.
And Hemp-Hemp-Hooray. Thank you.